there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. My name is Sally. I am a mummy to one little girl who is 2 years 2 months. Her name is Layla Rose, and I have another one on the way. I'm also mummy to 2 little chihuahuas, and we live in the south and east of England. And yeah, this is my first video, so I kind of thought it was a good time to start because I'm 30 weeks pregnant, so I kind of thought I can track my pregnancy for like the rest of the term. I'm just looking at notes here while I'm talking. And yeah, so I've followed YouTube mummies and vloggers and for like the last couple of years, and I love it, and I just decided I really wanted to have a go at it myself, so I thought, why not, I might as well. And so I thought I'll start with a kind of pregnancy related video, because as I say, I am 30 weeks. I'm actually, probably by the time this is uploaded, I'll probably be 31 weeks, but as at today I'm 30 plus 5, 30 weeks plus 5 days, yeah. So yeah, we don't know what we're having. So last time we did find out we were having a girl, and I thought it would be nice to have a surprise second time round. So this baby is a surprise. In terms of the pregnancy, kind of from kind of up till this point, up to 30 weeks, it's been fairly easy going. For me, I had similar symptoms with and this has been a fairly similar pregnancy. I know that doesn't mean it's going to be another girl, but it has been quite similar. The main symptoms that I found this time is rhinitis, basically where from about 9 o'clock in the evening through until I get up in the morning, I am completely bunged up. It's basically like having allergies, except I'm not allergic, I don't suffer from hay fever. And I did have this last time, but nowhere near as bad. And I have started taking something called Sterimar, which you can squirt in your nose. You do 2 squirts in each nostril a couple of times a day, and that is helping. It's a seawater solution, so it's called, so it's safe for pregnancy, and that's definitely been helping. I've been trying to prop myself up when I'm asleep rather than sleeping flat, because I'm used to 1 pillow, so I'm kind of on 3 at the moment to try and keep myself as elevated as possible. So that's been a bit of a pain, because that's been pretty much the whole way through. Very short of breath now. The last sort of, I'd say 3 or 4 weeks, I'm very out of breath. And I am a full-time stay-at-home mum, so I'm chasing a toddler around all day long. She's a very active toddler. She loves to be outdoors. She's really a great walker. She wants to get out and do stuff. And I'm very active as well. I'm not kind of just I'm not the kind of person that's great in late pregnancy, because I don't just like to sit around and relax. I like to get on with things. I like to get out and about. So yeah, the shortness of breath has started to become a bit of a problem, and certainly carrying my daughter around. She's quite chunky. She's around 14 kilos now, I think. So she's always been quite a big girl. So she's quite a weight, and she's going through quite a clingy phase at the moment as well, which I think is partly an age thing, and partly probably to do with the fact that she knows there's something happening and that I'm pregnant, because a number of my friends who've just had second babies went through the same clingy phase with their older children. Bending down, lifting her, doing anything where I have to bend and stretch my legs has become a bit of a problem. I've been suffering with something which is called SPD now. I know it's something that you can get physio for, but it is very much a pregnancy thing, so it goes away once the baby comes. And given where I am at in the pregnancy, and the referral is likely to take a few weeks, I've been told, there's kind of no point in you really doing anything. So it stands for symphysis pubis dysfunction. It's basically where the bones, your pubis bones and pelvis kind of misalign and move, and so you feel like everything is disconnecting. It's really quite weird. I wouldn't call it painful, it's not very pleasant, it's uncomfortable. And if I stretch my legs like to get out of bed in the morning, it happens. Bending down to pick up my daughter or to clear up toys or anything like that where I'm kind of like bending and stretching and like opening my legs out, that's when it happens, and it's quite a horrible feeling. So yeah, I've been enjoying that, but as I say, because of where I am at in the pregnancy, I get a lot of reflux as well. There's kind of no point me waiting for a referral because it's going to be, I've been told, at least 3 or 4 weeks before I'll get seen. So I'm just trying Pilates exercises because they're really good for those particular, that particular area of your body and the core and everything. So apparently that's going to help. So I've been trying that. I'm definitely craving sugar. This pregnancy has been all about sugar. Didn't really have any cravings with Layla Rose. I was off quite a lot of food last time, whereas this pregnancy I don't think I've had any, I haven't had anything that I've like not wanted to eat that I would normally eat. Last time it was things like salmon. I couldn't touch salmon, and I absolutely love salmon, and some green vegetables as well. This time around it's just been all about sugar, which is not good. And I'm not a massive sweet tooth. Like, I like sugar, but I've never been someone that just kind of eats loads and loads of chocolate and cakes and crisps and stuff, sweets. I like crisps. But this time it's been quite hard to avoid, especially with a 2-year-old, because I kind of end up snacking a lot because I'm on the go. I don't always have time to prepare myself something really nice and healthy. So yeah, sugar cravings. I've also been drinking quite a lot of Coke, which I don't normally do at all. And again, being focused on yourself when you're pregnant, as anyone who's a mum will know, if you've got young children, babies, toddlers, at any age really, where they're still quite dependent on you, you don't get to focus on yourself very much. And I have quite a fussy eater. She's getting better, but she's been super, super fussy. And getting her to eat well is such a battle. So I end up kind of trying to cook something that we can all eat together, because I don't like to cook loads of separate meals. So I'm trying to get better at cooking things that are really, really healthy, and then maybe hiding veg in there for her, because she just won't eat. If I put pieces of vegetables on a plate for her, she just won't touch them. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with my pregnancy so far. Everything's been progressing fine. Last time round I was being measured, I had growth scans because Layla Rose was measuring really big. They predicted she was going to be about 9.5, I think it was about £9, yeah, something like that. And she wasn't. She was 7.15, so she was like a nice normal weight. But because of that, I started having growth scans, and then I got really, really swollen. Like, I had very bad edema, and it was kind of borderline polyhydramnios, which is basically just where you have too much fluid in your uterus, and it just kind of, I guess, causes complications because the baby moves around too much towards the end. I ended up getting induced because of that 2 days, and I was induced, and I just end up having to have an emergency C-section, because even though everything went fine with the induction, and I did get all the way to, I was in labour for 15 hours, and then I was pushing for 90 minutes and nothing was happening, and I was trying to explain in the best way I could when I was in that state that something wasn't right, because I could feel that she just wasn't coming out, and that she'd gone back to back, and so I had to have a cesarean in the end. So I'm really hoping this time that I can have a fully natural birth, because I've had an emergency C-section. You're automatically on the higher risk list anyway. Water births ruled out, which I would have liked to have, but so far nothing's kind of given them any reason to need to kind of monitor me or check the growth or anything like that. So hopefully it's all going to go smoothly. I think I'm going to try and do a few pregnancy updates. I won't do every single week, because I know that can get kind of boring, and especially later in pregnancy when the symptoms, I guess they stick around for longer, so well, certainly for me, less likely to have many different symptoms, I guess, over the next couple of weeks. It's probably just going to be a lot more of the same, more tiredness, more out of breath. But I will do a few pregnancy updates. I probably will do a video about newborn essentials, things that I'm reusing from last time, things I felt really worked for me last time and why I've kept them, and also the stuff that I didn't have last time that I really wanted to get for this baby. So I might make that into 2 separate videos, I'm not sure yet. And I'm sure I'll do a hospital bag and things like that. I loved watching those videos when I was pregnant, so I know that they're quite useful for other mums. So I'll probably do something like that because I think that can be quite helpful for other people. In terms of what sort of content I want to film, I don't really know yet. I'm just going to see how this evolves and see kind of where it goes. I'm sure I will do a fair bit of kind of newborn videos and all that kind of thing, just general mummy videos, lifestyle, probably some vlogging, I hope, if I can. That would be good as well, rather than just the sit down videos. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to follow me and see some more. I'm hoping to upload a couple of times a week, that's my plan. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, thank you. Just do